Good morning. Today is the day that some of you have been waiting for and Cheryl and I have been nervous about, but we have the Splendide washer dryer combo. It's going in Maggie today. We're going to do an unboxing and an install. Before we get started though, right in front here is the additional equipment that we're going to need that did not come with the washer dryer combo. These are the mounting feet, and the rest of this stuff here is for the exhaust, so it will go through the wall. You know, that part that I'm really looking forward to. And if you notice, this piece here is black. Where it's going is red. So it will be going to the paint shop. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
That's some serious teeth.
Yeah, going with a 4-inch hole saw.
Open it, open it, open it.
All right, I don't even need a knife. This stuff comes right off. Maybe, well, maybe not right off.
Well, we've taken pictures of it. Look at that washer.
Now, let's see what it really looks like, shall we? All right, guys, there you go. This is the 2100XC. They also make a 7100XC. It will be silver, and it is non-vented, meaning you just plug it in, hook the water up, and go. Unfortunately, they take a lot longer to dry, and I'm concerned about the heat buildup and condensation inside the RV. So we went with the vented one, which means we drill the 4-inch hole through the side of Maggie. Now, let's see what they were washing when they packed this, shall we? Okay, product protection registration, instruction manual, and we'll figure out all this stuff as we're going along. And the ever important hoses. All right, before we head out to Maggie, let's do a quick little overview of the back. This here is the drain hose, the power cord, these 4 spaces right here. Those are bolts put in there for shipping. When you get it near where you're gonna put it inside the RV, those come out. There's plugs that will go in those holes, and then just store those in case you ship it again. You know, you move someplace to another RV or something. What we're gonna do right now, this is where the vent's coming out. We're gonna do a preliminary check for measurements. From the ground up, we're looking at about 22.5 inches would be center. Let's go inside and measure that draw. This is the compartment where the washer dryer combo will go. You can see it's pre-plumbed and has electrical already too, so we're up on that.
Show them better with the lights, babe.
Oh, Cheryl installed some lights in here. Look at my little electrician, huh?
They're little light switches.
Yeah. Now, as you can see, we took the brackets holding the shelves and the shelves out, and actually we put them up here. You know, I had 1 shelf up there before, now we have 3.
Yep.
But anyway, so we know that we have 22.5 inches to the center of the vent pipe. Now, off the floor, we have 16 and roughly 3/4. So that's going to give us 39.25. Yeah, I already did the math. All right, so we're going to pop outside and get a general idea of where it's going to come through when we drill. So what we're going to do is going to use the screw cover right here as a base of just about where the floor is at. So at 39.25, I'm hoping we end up in that red right there. And only in that red, because I really don't want to have the vent cover painted a couple of different colors. Oh yeah, 39.25. We're roughly 33 to almost 46 inches. We're going to be in that red. Not sure exactly where it's going to come through, but somewhere right around there. Should be fine. All right, so we have hidden hinges here. As you can see, all the adjustments are done where it's mounted to the cabinet itself. So we're just going to take these 2 screws out and take the doors off. 2 of them each.
Yeah, make it much easier because you can see.
The birth canal.
The birth canal.
There's not much room.
Not be able to get a washing machine by that
Yeah, it's
door.
going to be a lot of fun getting it down here, so. All right, going to take these off.
There's the compartment with the doors off.
Because you only get to drill a hole once in the RV without having repair work done, we decided to make a test one just to make sure that the 4-inch was the proper size. 4-inch. That's pretty solid.
Nice tight fit.
So we got a hold of Jayco and asked if we could get the plans for the wall. And they sent us a lot of stuff. Very cool. We suggested you talk to whoever your manufacturer is to find out the same thing. This is our outside fiberglass. This is the area we're going to be dealing in. And as you can see, there's no tube structures anywhere. So we should be golden. This one here shows that's the draw that we need to get above. This is the cabinet that we're putting it in. This here is just a denser piece of foam, but there's nothing in here that we need to worry about. Famous last words. All right, before we do anything, I taped this up here because we haven't taken those bolts out the back yet. Last thing I want to do is get that all mounted and Cheryl tries to wash with it. We decided the easiest way to find the exact spot, because you want it almost straight as you can be, coming out of the back of the dryer to the vent. So we took the cardboard it came in and we just kind of made a template. We put it on the back and just pushed right up against it so that it would make an indention. Took an X-Acto knife and then I actually put the 4-inch hole saw through there. So
we should be good to cut.
Yeah, it's about 22.5 inches up where we need to be. So I'm going to measure that off, get it centered, make sure everything is centered here. You want to start from the inside. That way there, as you're going through, if you hit a stud, you'll know it. If you come in from the outside and hit a stud, everyone's going to know it. So if you come and you hit a stud, then you just have to, readjust your cut. It's still going to be messed up in here, but outside it's just going to be the drill hole, the center drill hole, which means if you're off an inch and you got to move another inch when you go through, your original mistake on the outside is going to be cut out anyway. So I guess without further ado, okay, a couple of things. You want to make sure that wherever you're putting the washer-dryer combo has to be capable of holding 280 pounds. Again, it's the same one Jayco puts in. This is where they put it, so I'm pretty sure that meets the standards. Secondly, as I'm starting to drill through, I'm just going to go through this piece here because I don't want to go to the outside and destroy anything. But we're going to go through, and as you can see by the drill that's in it, that's going to come out before this even hits this. But we're going to hit it anyway. So I guess I've wasted enough time. This is our spot right here that we're going to go through. And we're going to hope for the best. All right, now that I made a mess in here.
I know, I put the vacuum away.
Let's go and finish this from the outside.
The hole is right dead center in the red spot.
Yay.
That means no multicolored vent.
Good. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tape the area where it's going to come through, because you don't want it to, see how it chipped even coming through here? You do not want that to happen on the outside of what's going to be covered. Once you go through the fiberglass or the wood on the inside, it's just styrofoam in there, so
it goes pretty quick.
Goes real quick. All right, that should be 4 inches. All right, I'm going to start in reverse and just try to score it. All right, at least I've scored it through. Slow. Hey, hi, how you doing? The hard part and the stressful part is over.
And there's a little piece that came out. And there's the test fit.
Alright, I'm just putting a dab on each hole before we the screw on. We already did the back of the vent. Putting this in, once it's all in, we're going to run a bead all across the top and down the sides too. Alright. Actually, we have a pretty good seal around here, for the most part.
So it came with this plastic white fascia ring. I don't know what it's for, but we had to get our own screws for it. It didn't come with them. We put it on anyways, just because it came with it. Maybe it's to make it look pretty, but you're not going to be able to see it anyways. So Chuck is hooking up the water line.
We don't know which is which here because they're both the same color. They both have blue handles. Now, they say to run water through these before hooking them up.
I think they will actually go right to the tub.
No, that will work out great.
Look at that. Look how long these lines are.
And they are both the same. We checked them. There's not a hot and a cold. Oh yeah, and that will work out fine. Okay. Just like a regular faucet, the one on the left was the hot. That's what's running right now. I'm making sure that that comes out good, and then we're going to switch over to the cold water. This here is the cold running now. All right, I hook this baby up.
Derek's helping us again today. It's a little too heavy for me. I'll get the door.
It's already open.
Oh.
You're looking at about 148 pounds here is the weight. Time to remove the shipping bolts. That's gonna be a 10mm socket. Get going right away.
Took us a second to figure out how to get these out.
Oh,
Yeah,
there it
you
is.
really
There
have to pull.
there it is.
There you go. Took us a moment.
They come with these plugs. Just pop them right in the hole. Get in a minute. That's how they should be. Be careful here. This is gonna be a tight squeeze.
Watch fingers. Coming down the birth canal. So we attached the transitional duct on the inside of the cabinet. We have hooked up the water to the washing machine. And now Derek and Chuck are going to place it into the cabinet. So the water hose is attached. The drain hose is installed. We plugged in the power.
Yeah,
Now,
it's very tight in there, but just so you know that you are only required to have an inch clearance in the front, an inch clearance in the back, and no clearance at all on the sides. But if you can get some clearance on the sides, it'll make it a lot easier to put in.
because I can't video underneath the washing machine, this is how the feet are attached to the feet of the washing machine.
Yeah, these are the feet right here. You screw them out a little bit so that the brackets will fit on. I'll show you the brackets in a minute. You slide the brackets all the way that way, all the way that way, because when they're like this, the machine can't go this way and it can't go back and forth either. So it's going nowhere.
So we've got one door back on.
Yeah, what we ended up doing was we wanted to mount one screw because it was getting kind of close before the door went on, but we only did the one just in case it was too close. But as you can see, there's plenty of room here. We forgot to show you how to access the feet under here to adjust them. Just take a flathead screwdriver. It's going to be two small slots. Just pull down, pull down. That's how you get to them, and they are right up underneath here. All right, so what I'm going to do is finish drilling the holes for the rest of the screws. Mind you, they are only that long. You do not need to go that deep, depending where you're putting yours. Because if I keep drilling, I'd go right into this drawer.
Don't want to do that.
Nope. Last hole. I'm just going to screw them in. And the last one.
Yeah, almost done.
Yeah, then we get to test it. Okay, that's going absolutely nowhere.
Perfect.
All right, so the last step for the install is to put this on. Just tilt it up, put it in the slots, get it all set to go. And
Ta-da!
now the washer itself has 3 compartments. The first one is for a pre-wash, the second one is for the regular wash detergent, and the third one is for fabric softener. They also have a cup that fits into the first bin. That's for bleach, and we don't use a pre-wash, but we do use bleach, so that will be staying there. To run the test load, we have to put in 1 tablespoon of liquid detergent. They recommend powder, but you can still use liquid also.
But now all I have is liquid right now.
And all we're doing is just cleaning the washing machine. No clothes will be in it. We're just going to run the cycle. Time to wash the washer.
So we want to turn it on. It says to make sure that the dry time is off. We want to set it on 2 and hit start.
Door locked.
With your water. So So the washing machine is all done.
It's clean.
It is done cleaning itself. And it's ready for its first batch of clothes.
Alright guys, we thought it'd be appropriate to end this video on the last piece we were waiting for. It's all painted now and it looks good up there. So we dropped it off a week ago Monday. They called us yesterday on Wednesday after they said it would only take a couple of days and said it was done. So we went down there to pick it up and they said, here you go, no charge. We were like, I'm sorry, what? They're like, no charge, it's on us. So thank you, Rogers. We really, really appreciate that because we'll never look a gift horse in the mouth. But anyway, it looks good and it is up there. As far as the install of the washer and dryer goes, I'm not going to say it was easy. It was stressful putting a hole through Maggie. Now just imagine if that hole had come through here. Look at all the stripes that would have to be painted on that. I don't think they would have done that for free.
No.
And they were originally going to charge us $75, so I'm sure it would have been a lot more than that too. As far as getting the washer dryer down the birth canal, it's 150 pounds. It's a little bit tight. Can it be done by just about anybody? I have no clue. It was done by us. So, I mean, you know whether or not, you've seen the video, you know whether or not you can do this yourself. Do not feel that you can do it if you don't think you can. Just go get a professional to have it put in. Because it's going to be a great addition to Maggie, especially for Cheryl, because I don't do laundry. So,
Yes, you do.
but other than that, if you want to find out what's going on with us and where we're at, Facebook.com, Get Gone With Us, Instagram, Get Gone With Us, or GetGonewithUS.com. You're getting the whole pattern here, Get Gone With Us. So, as a matter of fact, if you want to subscribe to us on our Get Gone With Us YouTube channel here, right, the red thing right down there. Otherwise, if you like this video, we'd appreciate the thumbs up. And feel free to share and comment this video. Because until we do another upgrade to Maggie, I'm Chuck.
And I'm Cheryl.
The end.